Well, hello everyone. This is Anil with the GOYA Mentorship. I wanted to do a live post today because I haven't done a live in a while, and I just wanted to kind of update you all on GOYA. Put on my nice pink shirt there, and it's just been fascinating. Now, that's what's been going on. I would say the last year or two with my life, and I just wanted to kind of update some of you that really care and give a damn. Um, those of you that reach out to me regularly and we talk and we exchange ideas and chat, and those of you who have been gracious enough to include me on your journey and have been really kind and considerate to me. And I want to speak especially to those of you today because my life has been transformed the last couple of years in so many different ways, from my health, my business, my finances, what I'm up to, where I live, what my focus is. I've made some major shifts and transformations in those areas because they weren't serving me anymore. I'm at the stage of my life now where certain things I don't care about anymore. I really don't. And maybe before I would run after them like a puppy dog. I no longer am in that space. I've been really defining myself and really getting focused on what really matters. And so I've let some stuff go. I've let some people go. I've let some beliefs, some thinking, some viewpoints go. As the saying is, I took the trash out. I cleaned my mind out. I took the trash out. And I'm so in a great space these days that I'm grateful. I'm thankful that I took it on. And I was afraid. I was scared. I was worried things were not going to go the way I wanted because I've never walked that path before. However, I came to the realization that I don't want to live like this anymore. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. I'm 56. Time to put away childish behavior and immature behavior and just really get down and dirty with what really matters, with whatever amount of life I have left. And I wish I'd done it sooner, but that's okay. There's no regret. What happened, happened. The people I met, the journey I took, the paths I walked, all served their purpose. They all served their purpose. So again, no regrets, because I'm a big believer. We are created for a purpose. We're here on earth for a purpose, and our life will unfold and expose itself and identify what's required as we move. As we move forward while we're in action. And I've experienced that full on. And I just wanted to thank all of you that were in my corner, not in the sense like giving me a pat on the back or condoning my behavior in any way, or cheering me on, because I don't really care about that, or acknowledging me, or none of that. You were in my corner because you treated me with dignity and respect. You got in my face about my life in certain areas. You had serious toe-to-toe conversations with me. Give me a bunch of kicks and hugs, as the saying goes. And you were real with me. You were real with me. You didn't care about anything superficial. You look past my posts on social media. Even though my posts are not superficial, I'm as raw and as real as possible. You really took the time to get to know me. And I really want to say thank you from my heart for your friendship, for your partnership, for your camaraderie, and really, really being there for me, because you know who you are. And for those of you that only reach out to me or talk to me when you need something, or you want something from me, or I can help you with something, or you need for me to connect you with something, that's fine as well. You also serve your purpose. And again, it is what it is, because that's how you choose to be, and that's how you choose to live, and that's fine for you. But I just want to talk about a couple of things today, and just to update all of you on GOYA Mentorship. GOYA Mentorship has taken on a whole new scope and meaning from what I started pre-COVID in Vancouver, working with certain people that I believe had my back but didn't. They were about themselves, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to live their life however they choose. I choose to be a part of it or not, which is key, right? And so do you. It's taken on a whole new meaning. I'm in amazing networks now, multiple networks, working with people, helping people, not on the network marketing and MLM side, but basically as a facilitator, a connector, a director. I've been able to step into networks with thousands of people, and really serve them and be invited on calls and share and help people to level up, and also a chance for me to learn how to level up in my life and expand my horizons and let go of things that I've been hanging on to, let go of beliefs that haven't been serving me, let go of opinions that haven't serving me, and getting a new or different viewpoint or a different vantage point to look at things differently than how I used to look at them before. Because before I had tunnel vision and I only saw things as I saw them. But now I'm able to take a deep breath and step back, and Goya, which is getting off my ass in my own life, I'm able to have such a wide scope and panoramic perspective on things that has been phenomenal. And it's also helped me to get more clear, defined, intentional, focused on what really matters, and getting rid of all the fluff and the noise and the unnecessary things and certain, conversations and hanging around certain types of people. It's just been refreshing on so many levels and very healthy, because we don't realize on a cellular level, on a biological level, how with surrounding ourselves in the right environment with the right people with the right conversations, right frequency and vibration, how healthy that is. That could be more healthy than anything we put in our bodies. That can be more healthy than even working out, is having that energy, that right vibration and frequency around you. And that's been my focus. I recently did a reposting of a 31-day mentorship series, which I found hilarious, that I reposted this and maybe one or two people liked or commented, which goes to show as well that for those of you that are focused on clicks, your life revolves around clicks and likes and comments, you're missing the whole point of it all. I did 31 videos, transformational videos, that the tips and lessons could change people's lives, and rarely anyone looked at it or even commented or liked. No one. Which is perfect, because it also reiterated and reinforced the point to me that most people don't want to think and grow rich, like Napoleon Hill says. They don't. They rather stay who they are, stay in their viewpoints, in their zone, in their opinions, in their in their thoughts, and not step out of it. They rather stay in that box or in that bubble, and continue who they are, and that's fine as well. And it's really fascinating and interesting how one of the things I had to really get strong with and solid with is not giving a damn what anybody has to say or what anybody's opinion is. And I'm so happy I'm in that space that I really don't care who talks to me, who reaches out to me, who acknowledges me. None of that. I just want to, while I still have breath in me and while I'm still around, be a force for excellence and serve people and be amazing and contribute to people's lives and make a difference and leave people touched, moved, and inspired better than how I met them, and leave the planet in a better state than when I arrived 56 years ago. That is all on my mind these days. All on my mind. Nothing in my space or my mind is about commendation, acknowledgement, looking good, caring what anybody has to say, pats on the back, people saying, good boy, Anil, great job. In fact, there are people I've had in my life, my entire life, that don't even know what I do. They don't know what I do, nor do they care what I do, because they have no intention of finding out, hence why they haven't engaged me and asked me. But it's so interesting how sometimes even the people in our own flesh and blood and the people close to us don't have any idea about us, because they don't care to spend the time to find out, because they're so caught up and stuck in their conversation and in their realities that they don't really give a damn about what else is going on. And that's fine. That is fine. That's the choice we make, and that's the path we choose to walk, and I 100% support it. And so it's been really cool with the Goya Mentorship, how it's expanded. My business is growing. My networks have expanded tremendously. I'm engaging with the right people. I had someone a couple of weeks ago approach me who is a major movie director and producer. He's been worked with incredible actors and celebrities over the years, and he's documented, approached me about a movie project. He wants to bring the Western genre back to the table, and he's looking for $10 million. And he picked up the phone and called me, and we chatted, and he says, Anil, I thought to reach out to you because I know you are connected with those types of people that fund projects and are looking to invest in major projects. And that was remarkable. I had another friend slash client who has been buying dental practices, and he reached out to me looking for $80 million because he has a group of holistic or health practices and dental practices that he's looking to purchase. So imagine I'm having those kinds of conversations now with people looking to get funding for movies, dental projects. They're looking to build hotels, casinos. One person reached out to me looking for a large farm to do hydroponic strawberry farming in the Niagara Falls region. And they're reaching out to me down here in the Caribbean, asking me, Hanil, you know anybody that has a large farm for sale for strawberry farming in Niagara in Canada? And so having this open up for me because of the shifts I've been making with myself has been so refreshing. It's been so invigorating. It's been so incredible that I don't care if the people that used to reach out to me in the past don't reach out to me anymore, or don't talk to me, or they're focused on their stuff. Good. Go make your stuff happen. Forget about me. You don't need me anymore in your life. Go do what you got to do. It's okay. I love you anyways, and I wish you lots of success. You don't have to be part of my life. That is fine. And if you choose to, then do something about it. Stop talking about it and do something about it. So I just want to give all of you a quick update on GOYA Mentorship, where my head's at, where my health's at, my focus, my energy, my whole being, my whole physicality. Where it's at is just, I'm having the time of my life, and I'm making plans to travel again, and not sure where I'm going to end up. I'd like to come back to Toronto for a while, and I'd love to continue to make a difference with what's going on with the group I'm working there with, and lots of amazing things happening. So let's stay in touch. You know, reach out to me. Let's do a call, do a Zoom, catch up, do an interview. I've been running my GOYA podcast show, and I'm up to interview, I think, 22 already. If you go in my YouTube channel, you'll see I've been doing interviews with amazing, incredible people that I have also been gleaning and absorbing and assimilating and gathering incredible information from, that's helping me improve the quality of my life. So that's been incredible. My goal is to do 500 interviews, just like Napoleon did with Think and Grow Rich. Because remember, it's think and grow rich. So let me repeat that. Think and grow rich. It doesn't say think and all out massive action. It doesn't say think and run around like a chicken with your head cut off. It doesn't say think and not take care of yourself. It doesn't say think and work and be busy. No, it says think and grow rich. Interesting. And I'm rereading Think and Grow Rich. And why? Because there's some areas of my life I need to become rich in. And I'm not just talking business and money. I need to become better and richer in some areas by adjusting, as I said, my viewpoint, how I look at certain things, my opinions, my outlook on things, my comments. Maybe what served me up till this point has worked, but to serve me from this point moving forward, I need to take on new ways of being, new ways of thinking, new ways of looking at stuff. Because if I haven't generated what I want to generate, whatever that is, then how I'm being and how I'm thinking and how I'm viewing things is not working. Yeah, it may work over here with something, but it's not working over here with what I got to get done. It's not working over here at this stage of the journey and life that I'm at. And so I want to leave you with that thought today. Whatever you're up to in creating and generating, the GOYA lesson today is look at your life, look at where you're at, and if some aspects of your life's not working, how you're being, how you're thinking, how you're behaving, how you're looking at things, your opinions, your viewpoints, your comments are not working. They could actually be toxic and harmful. So for you to accomplish what you have to accomplish and create what you have to create, you need to become a better version of yourself. It's very simple. It's very simple, because who you are and how you've been and the way you've thought and looked at things and done things up till this point is not giving you the results you want. So how you're being right now is not working. It's not. And if you continue being that way into the future, your results are not going to change. You're going to be in the same place. And I promise you, 5 years from now, we're going to have the same conversation. And you haven't moved anywhere. Especially those of you in network marketing, MLM, affiliate marketing. Why hasn't the needle moved? Why are you at the same rank? Why are you at the same paycheck? Why is your paycheck dropping? Why isn't your team listening to you to anymore? Network marketing owners, why are leaders leaving your company? I thought it was a great company. That's what you get on social media and brag about. Oh, your company is the next best thing since sliced bread, and God and Jesus and who else? You know, Yoda is blessing your company, and it's a blessed company, and it's going to be $1 billion company. Why are people leaving? Why is your company shrinking? And here's another question. Why are you using company funds that the distributors are busting their ass to generate? Why are you using it on your own lifestyle? Driving fancy cars and living in fancy houses and having a fancy head office. What about the distributors in the field? What about the leaders? Why are you not taking care of them? What kind of asinine owner are you? And you know who I'm talking to. I've been in some of these companies where people think, well, I need to have the mansion and the car, and I need to have the bank account, and I need to show the lifestyle so that people will believe this works. No, that's a bunch of horseshit. Take care of your distributors. Take care of your leadership. Pay the people in the field that are working hard to put food on the table. Take care of those people. And you can easily pay them on the side apart from the compensation plan. Because you're the owner. You can throw them a bone from time to time saying, hey, look here's a little extra money. I know you've been working hard and I know you've been dealing with some stuff. Here's some extra money because I don't want you going anywhere. I don't want you going to the next company. I want you to stay with us. This is your home. You hear network marketing owners say the stupid term, welcome home. What the hell does that mean? Do your reps, do your distributors actually feel they're at home? Or they feel they're stuck and they got nowhere else to go, so they might as well make this work? It's like being in an abusive marriage or an abusive relationship. Well, I might as well stay in this shit because I got nowhere else to go. Where else would I go? Who else will take me? Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2026. Maybe it's time to start thinking a little bit differently, making some shifts, making some adjustments to have different results. And again, I'm not beating up on network marketing, ownership, and leadership. I'm just saying what I've experienced and seen myself and I've been there. It's never too late to start doing the right thing. All of you network marketing owners and so-called uplines and leaders who think they got the answers to everything. Start treating your team better. Start treating your members better. And maybe your company will be around 5 years from now. Maybe some of the leaders that left may return because they see a shift in you. Why did they leave and go somewhere else if everything is so great? Why? They're intelligent, rational human beings. Why did they leave? Why? You know why. You know why. So, this is Anil with the GOYA Mentorship. Again, doing everything I can to get off my ass, or get off your ass, or get on your ass. I just wanted to get on and do a quick update because I haven't really done live like this in a long time. And I know Facebook is going to delete it eventually because they've been deleting lives, so I'm going to have to download this. But I just wanted to share this moment. Reach out to me. Let's talk. Maybe something you have going on I may have interest in. I may want to learn from you, or maybe something I have going on you may want to be a part of. Maybe connect with some of the investors I'm dealing with, the platforms I'm in, the networks I'm in. Just the all-out incredible energy I've been surrounding myself with in the last while. So thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you taking the time to hear what I have to say. And I'm so grateful and thankful for my life and everything. And I just want to, thank all of you for being a part of it and keeping me honest and keeping me real and keeping me grounded and reminding me of who I am and giving me those kicks and hugs and just punching me in the face when I needed it, because it really saved my life. And I'm grateful to those of you in my life who had the courage to stay in my life and be a part of my life and put in the work and not make excuses and stories, and never left my side and have been there for me because I've been there for you. And that's all I've ever wanted. All I've ever wanted is for the people whose backs I've had to have my back. That's all I've ever wanted. I didn't want any money or gifts or nothing materialistic from anybody. All I've ever wanted is for the people who I've had their backs to have my back. And to make me feel, you know what, Anil, come hell high water, I ain't going anywhere. I got you, because you've had me, and you've saved my life, and you've helped me. That's all I've ever wanted, is for people to treat me with dignity and respect, and be honorable in their dealings with me, and not live in stories and excuses and lies and games and bullshit. And that permeates social media today, and people think it's normal. It's not normal. It's narcissistic, it's sick, it's toxic, it's harmful, it's unhealthy, and it's inhumane. And we shouldn't be putting up with stupid behavior, nonsense, bullshit behavior from people. And when are you going to stand your ground and say something about it? So I wanted to thank all of you for being in my life, staying in my life, and having my back. Even though I've been out of Canada coming up on 4 years, and totally MIA, and taking care of what I had to take care of for myself, I appreciate those of you that came looking and came knocking and looked in and was wondering, no, where are you? You okay? I'm checking on you, buddy, because I miss you, and I miss you in my life. So thank you for being who you are, and keeping it real and being there for me. And anything I can do for you, I'm here to support you and have those real Goya conversations. And maybe there's something you're dealing with right now I can assist you with. But you have to first start to be honest with yourself, be real with yourself, restore your integrity, stop with the nonsense, stop with the lies, and just get your life back on track. Get yourself resynced, reset, back on track when needed. And sometimes it may take a conversation or two, and it may sometimes come with loss. You may have to lose something and hit rock bottom to smarten up. I don't know. That's up to you. However, don't get to that point where you hit rock bottom and you lose everything and you're homeless and you have nothing. Pay attention to the signs, start taking action, and start taking inventory and taking responsibility and being accountable for your life. And everything else will start falling into place around you and happening, because it's an energy. It's an energy. It's a way of being. It's a vibration and frequency. And you have 100% control of how that goes. 100% control. You can decide how things go. And stop the nonsense, stop the bullshit, stop the lies, stop the fakeness, stop pretending, stop living a double life. You're one way on camera, you're another way behind the curtain. You're one way in front of your family and friends, you're another way behind closed doors. Stop that nonsense. Be real, be honest, and live the best, happiest life, healthy life you can. That should be your focus for the rest of your life. So, Anil with GOYA Mentorship, just stopping in to say a few things, which I did, and I hope I ruffled some feathers today, which I enjoy shaking up people's worlds and ruffling their feathers, because I do the same for myself in my life. And I do not go quietly in the night. So, take care, we'll talk soon, and all I have to say in conclusion is, Goya, get off your ass. Get off your ass.